Whoa, that's a beast. Wonder where that thing came from. Welcome back to Werner Farms, guys. Dad and I are going to be headed down to Castongia's over at Motte to go pick up something pretty cool. I don't know. I didn't see it over there. So I'm guessing go up there by the RX.
I don't see it back there, so it must be.
Yeah, it must be up there somewhere. 680. Oh, there it is. 9470 RX. Heck, he wants to buy a 9RX now. Just bought a 40-foot head. 9470 RX. Man, that thing looks cool. You want one of those now too? Holy cow, that thing is cool. The only other time I've looked at one is down at the National Farm Machinery Show. $500,000, 450 really doesn't matter. It's a lot of money. Oh my God, look at the hitch on that thing. Holy cow. That is huge. 6 outlets. Oh my God, power beyond.
It's got PTO.
It's got just about every option on it besides a 3-point. Think about how much a 3-point would cost for this.
I was shocked that they'd have PTO on this big of a tractor. I guess that's for your 2,000 bushel auger wagon.
Oh yeah. That is sharp. 4650 over there. With an 8320. That is slick. I want one. I don't know how they compare to the one that we're currently running, the Great Plains. Seems like it would be a little bit more aggressive than what we're currently running, it seems like, but I don't know. I would not mind trying one of these out just to compare. I've been having a migraine the past few days or a severe sinus headache, but this is going on day number 3 of whatever I'm having right now, and it sucks. Hopefully this Tylenol sinus gets rid of this. If not, I'm going to have to move on to Excedrin here, but anyways, look at that bad boy. McDon FD140, 40-foot draper with an Unvenfirth Roadrunner 42-foot head car. Actually, we measured, and actually to about, I think here is like 43 foot. So, we could put a 45-foot head on here if we absolutely wanted to someday. I mean, I don't know. I mean, someday. We did demo a 40-foot John Deere 2017, I believe it was, 2017 640 FD John Deere, and a McDon a 2019, I think, a 2019, excuse me, FD140 last year over at the river. And yeah, that 40-foot, that is a pretty decent size head. That is awesome. So this is a 2018. We picked this up from Castongia. Sorry for the wind. It's pretty windy today. Like I was saying, this is a 2018 McDon FD140. We picked this up from Castonia's over at Motte. Shout out to those guys. They actually pressure washed this head this morning. It's been sitting out over at their lot for, I think, 8-9 months, I think. And we've kind of had our eye on it. And we ended up picking this one up just because of the price and the value of it. The head overall is in actually really good shape. It's been over probably no more than 1,000 acres and 1 year use on it. And we know who had this before us, and they took very good care of it. But we didn't expect them to pressure wash it, but they went off and pressure washed it, so it looks brand spanking new, except for the sickle being a little rusty just from sitting out. So single point hookup just like ours. They did change the lock features over here. I do like how they changed that from that handle down here, and they moved it up to this one. Like I said, it's just like the one we demoed, except this is a year older than the one we demoed. So yeah, we're gonna run this on the last 250 acres of beans we have to run. And yeah, so this is gonna be pretty slow. Man, that's a big head. That is cool. So it did not come with any books. The salesman is actually going to go over to the owners today. He actually had to make a trip over there anyways today and see if they still had the books. If not, we'll have to pick some up. If they do, he'll bring those out. And it does not have the header control switch box, so like ours does up there on the command center rest that we mounted up there. So what I'm talking about on that is for the tilt of the head and your reel control. This is the harness for that. Now, I believe this is different. I gotta go look at the head actually and see. But this 2-pin connector, I believe, might be different. It's identical as far as what they do on the switch box between the FD70 and the switch box on the FD1, so there's really no reason why we couldn't run ours. If the wire is different, if we can just put a female on that end and plug right in and run it. If not, we might have to go down to Bain Welker and order a header control kit for this, which is just the harness and the switch box. Yeah, it's a different style connector than the 2-pin over there on the combine. So we'll just have to see if we can change that and plug right in. If not, we'll have to get the harness for the FD1 then. So we swapped the plug on that harness. See if that works. If so, then we'll wrap it with tape and seal it up. We're good to go. awesome. A lot better than the 35. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That looks cool. Header calibration, and once we get that done, we'll fire it up. So many of you guys are probably wondering two things. One, where in the world did we get this 42-foot head cart? And two, what the heck happened to our 35-foot? I'll explain about the 35 in a little bit. This 42-foot head cart, Dad and I raced over to Lexington, Illinois, over to Martin Sullivan John Deere, and we picked that up. They actually had two of them, a 2014, which is this one, and a 2016. And the 2016 was in rougher shape than this 2014, and the only issue was we found out none of the lights work on the 2014 or the 2016. So we got to pull the wiring harness out and figure out where in the world the mice chewed on the wires and fix the lights. Not too big of a deal, but it's annoying. But it was a pretty good deal, so considering how much 42-foot road runners or high-speed head carts go for. And considering also how nice a shape it's in, it was a pretty good deal. So Goliath, the S690, is in here because it is getting a complete LED makeover thanks to Tiger Lights. So shout out to Tiger Lights for equipping this S690 with a complete LED package. So that is going to be tomorrow's project, and we're probably going to end up finishing out moving the rest of the corn that we have in this 20,000 bushel bin. There's probably about 3,000 or 4,000 bushel left in that bin, and then all the bins are empty and ready to rock and roll for corn harvest 2020. I don't think people really want to see that out there.
Let's talk about like my pocket knife.
Yeah, okay. Pioneer 825, planted May 7th. That's nice. $18 by 38 at 34,000. I don't know, 260 bushel corn. About what I figured it was. These are ready. This is 688. Wow. 19%. So we tested some corn, 106 days down to around 18 to 20%. 108 day was down around 25 to 26%, and we checked some 110 day just by chance, just to see where that's kind of drying down at, and that was down around 28 to 30%. There is some 12-13 out there, which is 112 day, so 688 is our 106 day, 825 is our 108 day, and 1077 and 1213 is our 110 and 112 day. So potentially, probably not tomorrow, but tomorrow's Thursday, so Friday, more than likely Friday for sure, we're probably going to start picking corn. It all depends on the weather. I mean, we've got beans over at the river that we could finish cutting. It's just whenever the weather straightens up and it dries off here. So just depending on the weather forecast here, we could potentially be starting corn this week, which that's going to be awesome. So we're going to talk with the guys over in Wanata and see what they're seeing for moisture-wise over there on the corn. Is going to sway basically where we essentially hit it hard on corn here, because we've got corn that we could potentially be running tomorrow if everything works out, but it's just trying to figure out, okay, where do we move to next? Do we move here or do we move over to Wanata? So it's just a lot of factors are going to come into play, and harvest is going to be full bore here real quick. So again, thank you guys for watching as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. And you guys will get to see that 40-foot draper in action very soon. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.